What's going on, guys? Drones and dogs here, and bow, 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 bow. Welcome back to the channel, guys. All right, guys, you guys remember I'll say almost about a week or so. Yeah, I'm about to say about a week ago, maybe less. I showcased this guy. This is the no-name drone from Amazon, guys. Picked this guy up for 18 bucks on Amazon. And you guys remember that video is actually doing really well. Go check it out. That video is actually doing numbers. But yeah, $18, guys. I picked it up. The no-name drone for Amazon. Didn't have anything on the box, no specs of anything or what this drone was or what kind of drone it was. So I decided to give it a shot. The only information about this drone it said was it was made by some company called like LTD Commodities or something like that. That's the only kind of information I got. So a couple people said it was a SJRC X300 clone. I've never seen the X300 by SJRC, I'm sorry, so I have to look that up and see what it looks like. But it also reminds me of one of them, let me see, what was it? The MJX, the X400s, they had one like this, that looked like this, kind of in this body style. But anyways, man, it's just basically it's just a basic flyer, 9-altitude hold flyer. It did come with the camera, but I took it off. Has an on and off switch underneath. Has a basic like SEMA X5 style battery on that guy, on and off switch. We're gonna just go ahead and just fly this guy. So as you can see, it has some little like blinking eyes in the front there. Turn on the transmitter up, now binds it. Then it has some red LEDs underneath there, guys. And that's the only LEDs on this guy. So first rate we are in. So this is just my second test flight without the camera and without the landing gear. It did come with some landing gear. Just check out the first flight and unboxing of this guy. It came up with some landing gear that like stick out, and as for you could put the camera on underneath so you can fly with the camera. But in my opinion, you don't even need the landing gear. If you could do a hand launch or a hand launch or hand catch it, you don't need the landing gear if you know how to hand catch. So maybe I might do a video on that to show you guys of hand catching it and hand launching this guy with the camera on it. So you can shed a little bit of weight without using them landing legs, and without using the camera, you should get a little bit of extra flight time, and you should get a little bit more sportier flight out of this guy, because that's what we're going for here today. That's what we're testing here today. Is it going to be sportier without the landing gear and without the camera? So this is the first rate, four flight in the first rate. Not too bad for a beginner rate. There's our yaw in the first rate. Okay, so 2 beeps. Now we're in the second speed or the second rate. So here's our forward flight in the second rate. Check it out. Not too bad. Here's our yaw. There's our second rate yaw right there. Now, one thing I do remember about the third rate is that it has a crazy fast yaw in this third rate. So we are in the third rate, and watch this. Almost, look at that. The bird gets to spinning so fast, it just goes out of control. Did you see that? Look at that. It can't even, like the barometer gets all confused when it's spinning that fast. It can't even keep itself in the air. It just start getting wonky. That's not me doing that. All I'm doing is spinning it, and the drone gets to going crazy. So this is third rate, fourth flight. I got to be kind of careful with that twitchy yaw in it. It's got a twitchy yaw in the third rate. Definitely some pitch on it though. Look at that. Just that yaw is so quick and jittery. Look at that. Definitely a good fun flower though. I'm gonna go back down to the second rate. So there's the flips with it. Oh yeah, it's definitely a lot more agile without them landing gear and the camera on it. Flipping great. Oh yeah, this is great without the camera and the landing gear, guys. This is how I like to fly these little toy grade quads like this, man. Strip everything off of them, make it as lightweight as possible. That way you get the best amount of flight time, and also you get the most agile form of the quad itself. And when you do that, look what it turns into. And like I said, then you can also just slap a AIO camera on, like I did in the one video. You guys see where I slapped the AIO camera on this and the FPV with this guy. Actually did FPV with the little $18 quad. Yes, I did. Yeah, man. Yeah, this thing is flying great. 18 bucks. It's amazing what you can get in the hobby now. Guys, when I was a kid, you couldn't get nothing like this for $18 when I was a kid. I'm just saying, it is so cool and so fun to be a kid nowadays. It's ridiculous. The kind of things they got now. I'd have been over this. I'd have been on this all day as a kid. What? Well, I remember having RC cars with the little cord hooked up to them. Y'all remember those? Some of y'all might not remember those. I'm showing my age now. But having an RC car where it had a little cord hooked on the end of it, you could only go as far as that cord will let you. Yo, choppy choppy. Oh yeah, this thing is flying great, man. Flying great. And this is still in the second rate. I'm not even in the high rate. I don't really like the high rate because that yaw is so twitchy. Almost make it not unflyable. This is where it at right here. Throw it in the second rate, strip the landing gear off. You can leave the camera on if you want to. Like I said, if you know how to hand catch it, you can still fly with the camera on it. Ooh, little vortex rain stayed there. You guys know when I'm quiet, I'm having fun. Yeah, I definitely noticed that the flight time has increased with this Joker. And this is the stock battery that came with it too, by the way. In case some of y'all was wondering. Some of y'all be like, oh, he changed the battery out. That's a bigger battery. Nah, stock battery. But it still came with, like I said, I just stripped the landing gear, took the camera off. We shed a little bit of weight and we're saving more power by not running that camera. So we're getting a little bit longer flight time than the original first flight of this guy. Woo. Did I give you guys all up in your fitness? All up in your grizzly with the little cheapo one time? One time. This might be my new favorite little cheapo. my new favorite little cheapo drone. This might be it right here. This might be it. I like the way it looks. Has like that little cockpit in front. Looks like a little pilot might be sitting up front in there. You never know. Your boy Drones and Dogs might be in that little thing up in the front. The little cockpit up in the front. Look at that. Red props in the back. Little blinking eyes. I like this. For the low. All right, there we go. Look at that. Lights are flashing. Let's bring it on in. Ooh, it just dropped down. Quick flight with the cheapo. Your boy Drones and Dogs. Appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And you already know. I'm out. Deuces.